still the morning. It's still the morning. Just about 9 minutes. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Wherever you might be tuning in from. Let's give it a little time. Let's give it a little time. Let's give it a little time. So, crisis averted. Crisis averted. Let's give it another couple of seconds. At least give it a minute. I need to get one of those intros with a timer. That's what I need to do. But how are we all doing today? How are we all doing today? The champion. Beep, 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 beep. That is what we've got today. Girona versus Arsenal. Arsenal travel to Girona. All but qualified for the Champions League. I really wanted to find a tablet so I can bring up some stuff, because obviously I go live on my phone, so I can't use that as well. But the tablet's gone missing as well. You see man's life, people. You see man's life. But big up Waffle TV show. Big up my broski Abs. Make sure you go and subscribe to him. We just had a quick little chat regarding the game today. And I'm wanting to just carry that on here, to be honest with you. I wanted to carry that on here because Arteta is Arteta-ing. Do you know, like that? Arteta is Arteta-ing. Big up Haters TV. Make sure you go and subscribe to them on YouTube. I just popped onto their channel quickly. There was a little interview from Cauliflower Cheese, but I don't really want to hear from him. You know, he's talking about I love being a striker. That's our defender, by the way. That's wild. Let's hear a little bit of what this donut is saying. I really listen to this guy because he just annoys me every time. And he's annoyed me again today, but we'll get into that.
That decision has been made, and Amai is going to be able to play for us again in the next few games.
It's been quite a eventful few days and off the pitch, and lots of talk and lots of emotion, including quite a lot of unfriendly stuff towards Michael Oliver, the referee. What's your view on that and how that's all panned out?
The same. Every time I talked about that topic, regardless whether it's a player, it's a coach, it's a referee, it doesn't matter. You know, we have to really work harder to try to eradicate that part of the game that brings...
Let me know if you can hear this.
But bad stuff, bad taste, and it makes people's life more difficult. So let's get it out, let's kick it out.
Is that your message to any Arsenal fans who are upset or angry themselves?
Yeah, for everybody in football, I think.
So do you notice how they always put their little 2 pence in? Big up Itachi. Good morning, my bro. We still got 5 minutes of the morning. So good morning. Big up AFC always, each and every time. Hope you're well today, brother. Hit the like, gang, on your way in or your way out. Obviously, we're talking about the Arsenal Girona game. I'm trying to listen to this guy, but it's more about the hate directed towards Oliver. And like I said, man, I feel like some of these referees bring it onto themselves, innit? You know, maybe it was the pressure of the media, the pressure of the fans, the online pressure that made them overturn the card. Because you got to remember, the PGO ML, whatever they're called, they came out the day after and basically said that they're backing Oliver. Yeah, of course they're going to back the referees. That's basically what they're there for. And for me, the biggest disgrace, even though Oliver, and I think Oliver's a disgrace because of how quick he's so surefire to give Arsenal these red cards, right? And I'm just going to sound like Arsenal always complaining about the refs, blah, blah, blah. But it's not even that, bro. For me, it's like, it's more VAR. Like, we know refs might be bad. They might be swayed because everyone's a human being, right? But for me, when you've got VAR there, that's meant to be there to stop these people making them silly decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? It's meant to be there to rectify any mistakes made. Do you know what I mean? Big up Itachi. I'm your big fan. Hey, thank you so much, man. Please hit the subscribe. And and I'll subscribe back to you as well. You know, that's what VAR is there for. So when all of that happened, the first thing I was thinking is, wow, like, what is VAR there for? It's more embarrassing for VAR. And why has Michael Oliver had the card out so quick? It's like there was no time to think about it, you know. But regardless, for once, the team took it into their hands, you know, because Arteta was trying to mess us up. Don't get it twisted. He took off Ethan Nwaneri. I know he wasn't having the best of games, but he's still probably our most creative spark in the team. You took him off and you put on Calafiori. So that's a defensive change. Yeah, that's a pragmatic change. Yeah, that's a normal Arteta change. And luckily, they had a man sent off. And luckily, the team took it upon themselves to actually try and attack. Because most of the time when we go down to 10 men, the team don't attack, do they? We get told how hard it is to win. Everyone behind the ball. Because Mikel Arteta's, he's pragmatic. He's timid. And I feel like the team, especially this year, has been a representation of him. Like timid, pragmatic, you know, more scared to lose than G'd up to win, if you know what I mean. He don't care about winning as much as he doesn't want to lose. That's why I think the Man City game will be a draw. Or I think if we're not careful, we might lose that game. Now, obviously, with Man City being the worst that they've been in a long time, you'd think Arsenal fans would have confidence. But when you talk to real Arsenal fans that are not just swallowing up whatever the club's dishing out, you know, I'm looking with my eyes. I'm looking at that team and I'm not confident that they're going to roll over teams, you know. So for me, Man City, that game is very important. Let me know, is that game a 6-pointer? Because for me, that's what it's feeling like at the moment. If they beat us, they're 3 points behind us. They bought players in January. They had a better squad than us anyway. They're dealing with injuries the same way we are. Look at Tottenham. I swear they've got like eight players. 8 fit players. I think their whole first team 11's out. And what's his name? Daniel Levy don't want to buy no players to help out Ange. And someone made a great point about Ange. I know I'm kind of going all over the place, but that's what I do. I just get on there and we chat. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should start planning out these lies, but I just get on and we waffle, man. I have a general direction and, you know what I mean? But someone said, oh, you know, everyone's quick to call out Ange and say Ange out, get him the sack. But they don't remember when Arteta had Arsenal in 15th for like, how many games? 5 to 8 games. I know one was saying Arteta out then. I've been getting a lot of backlash lately from top gooners, people that kind of, it seems like they support Arteta more than they support the club. He's got us out of hell. Not really, bro. Not really. He's had 5 years at the club as a novice, and he's had 2 good years. And since 2022-23, that squad, where Kieran Tierney was balling out, you know, that squad there, since 22-23 has got progressively worse. It doesn't matter about any type of points tally or any of that crap. Like, look at the team. Use your eyes. Does this team fill you with confidence? Are we playing good football? Exciting? Like, no matter what. Even last season, after Dubai. I say after Dubai because we started off slow last season. Another regression from the team that was blitzing teams the year before that. But after Dubai, we came back. We was hitting 5s. We was blitzing teams again. And I'm like, cool. That's how we play. This season, what have you seen like that? We have seen small glimpses in little games. Little bit here against PSG. Little bit here against Liverpool. Just little bits here and there. We have not looked like the same team at all. And that's what I'm trying to say. You're constantly tinkering, constantly changing. And then, like I said, you've changed us into a defensive team this year. Pragmatic. Anything that goes wrong, defensive minded. You know, even if it don't go wrong, we go 1-0 up in the game. Defensive minded. There's no need for any of that. Kill off the game. Kill off the game. But that's the identity that you've given us this this season. So I can't blame the Cronkies for that. They're not in control of any of that. And I don't rate the Cronkies as owners. They don't want to do well for Arsenal. They don't care about winning trophies. They only care about the business and making money from this club. However, they have given this manager money. I mean, they should, because it was their choice. I feel like the Cronkies are just like Arteta. They're like 2 peas in a pod. They're timid. You know, they don't really want to They don't really want to move the needle. It's all get along gang. Let's make money. They're like drug dealers, bro. They're only out here for the bag. They're not trying to make a successful team. After 5 years and the money that Arteta spent, this team should be ready. Everyone says in phase 6 it's the rebuild of the rebuild, but we never finished building, guys. We never finished building. The team needed a striker. We ain't got a left winger to properly hold it down. There's no cover for Odegaard or Saka. There's no centre-back cover. Calafiori. We ain't even seen him at centre-back. We don't even know if he's going to be any good there. I mean, I think he will be because he looks more of a centre-back than he does a left-back. But like, here's where we are. Money down the drain. We've just lost the league 2 years in a row. You think maybe third time lucky, like maybe actually go out and try and do something. Make a statement. They didn't do it. Sat on their hands, you know. And we've had all this stuff go on, all these red cards, bad decisions, bad, you know, injuries, bad form, not even looking like the same team that we was. And we're still in second. So with all of your mistakes and all of your procrastination, if you just took your checkbook out this month, you could actually set the team up to still get second place or even try and challenge. At least the fans will say at least they tried to do something. They flopped us in the summer, but we've got to January with all of these injuries, with the smallest squad in the Premier League. Let's just try and help them out a little bit. We're doing all right in the Champions League. Like, give us a chance. That's why we got back in the Champions League, right, Nathan? If you're still in here, that's what all the top gooners were saying. As soon as we get back in the Champions League, we're going to see quality players. Well, where are they, bro? Because I don't see them. Not one world-class player. Maybe Saliba, maybe. But these man ain't won nothing. Big up Reflection. Orient will smash City in the FA Cup. Big yourself up, bro. Hey, I hope they do, mate. I really hope they do. Big up my bro Waffle TV show. Make sure you go and subscribe. Just did a quick little chat on his channel. So make sure you go and check that out and hit the like. Big up Adam 1992. I don't understand why they can't go to the MLS and buy Buster Hyman. 16 goals in 11 games, man. Wow. Well, you know why? You know why, bro? I mean, they probably would do something like that. They probably would do something like that. That's the kind of move that... I mean, look at this Naipan guy. This young Norwegian from Rosenborg. Like, who's watched him play? Nobody. I mean, he might go to Girona, the team we're playing tonight, because they're part of the City group. So he might be an up-and-coming prospect. But look at City. They locked them down early. Haaland, like, they always got their eye on the ball with talent ID. The talent ID at this club is awful. But someone like Naipan, someone like this Buster Hyman, sounds like a prospect. But after 5 years and challenging 2 years in a row, and now looking like we've fallen off a cliff, we don't need prospects, guys. We need someone that we can actually expect us to do something. They keep talking about Sesko. He's not someone that I would expect to come to the Premier League and hit the ground running. He's not top 5 striker in the world. So what on earth are we doing? 70 million, 80 million, 80 million for Duran, but you're not going to pay 85 for Gyökeres. Like, make it make sense. And then Arsenal will try and tell me, oh, but Duran's Premier League proven. A little bit. He's on the bench. He's not pushing Ollie Watkins out the way. I'm not saying that John Duran ain't an upgrade on Havertz. For me, he is. He walks into our team. However, 80 million. That's too much money for this guy. There's too much money. And he's a problem player as well. He's given Unai Emery all types of headaches. But I thought Arteta don't like these type of players. I think it's lies, bruv. I just think it's all PR and spin. The papers, the football club, you know, Tom Canton, what's his name, Ben, the other guy that went on flipping Curtis's. They're all just shills, bro. You know what I mean? They were really trying to understand the Cronkies. Why, bro? You're not in business. You don't work for the club. Like... You got your fucking business studies doctorate or something. Like, we don't care about any of that. I don't care about the business, bro. That's not my job. There's people that get paid hundreds of thousands to care about the business, and they do care about the business a lot. Way more than they do the football team. And that's the facts, my guys. That is the facts. Big up Godfrey. Big up Views, man. Big up yourself, my bro. Godfrey saying, looking back at my starting 11, you were right to rest all crucial players, but yet again our bench let us down. We don't have adequate rotation options. You're right. And like Curtis keeps saying, you look over to our bench and it stinks, bro. Bird shit all over it. Homeless man sleeping. you know, sick on one side, piss on the other. There's man huddling around the bench, billing it. Do you know what I'm saying? That is our bench at the moment. That is our bench. That is our bench. And you're right. Like, even when we was talking about, I think Hooks, big up Hooks, he was trying to do a starting 11. And even he was saying play all the... And Hooks is a relatively positive Arsenal fan, right? He's come out of his own mouth. Even he is saying, rest up the players, bro. Anyone crucial, rest them up. Gabriel and Saliba have not had any rest this year, only when they're injured, bro. And half the time, they're still getting rushed back to play. There was a great point I think someone made about Saliba. There was a run to be made, and he just didn't do it, bro. And the man said, "Oh, he's still injured." Do you know what I'm saying? Because we thought he weren't going to play against Wolves. Wolves never even played that well. You probably could have rested Saliba in that game. Kivior against Dinamo didn't do too badly. At the end of the day, he's the centre-back. It's going to be more natural for him to play there than to have someone like Timber come in and then have Thomas Partey on the right, like just mashing up the whole team. It don't make no sense. And all I'm saying is now is, we've been bare disappointed with the transfer market. The team, the board don't want to help Arteta, and maybe that's his own fault. I've heard the argument, don't give this guy any money, he's wasted it. But let's be honest, is he going to walk at the end of the season, even if we don't win anything? I don't think he will. The man's getting 15 million a year now. And believe it or not, guys, I've always been Arteta out. I've always thought he's a novice. But 22, 23, and even last season, I was actually giving him a little bit of credit. I'm like, why is everyone comparing him to Pep? He's a novice. You don't go onto a building site, no experience, no CSCS card or whatever, and then just get given the keys to run the whole site. That's what's happened with Arteta. But now the pressure is on. Now things ain't going your way. We need to really see if you can coach. We need to really see if you are a genius like everyone's talking you up. And I'm looking at it now, bro, and it's all over the gaff. He just looks like he's winging it. You're running these players into the ground. So Godfrey's right, but we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice with some of these players. But like I said, for me, I would literally gut them all out. I'm talking Pedro. Like if we haven't got a young right back, then Field Skelly. You get me? Kivior, Zinchenko, and fucking Calafiori. All of them guys, bruv. Wanyeri. I'd probably play Moreno because he's shit anyway, really. I wouldn't want him to start against Man City. So I wouldn't play him against City. So I'd probably play Moreno. Odegaard maybe would get some minutes because he was ill. But I'm talking about a cameo role. Like, I'd switch the whole thing up. Maldini, flipping Butler. All of the youngsters. Megda Sterling, give him a start. Because the team needs help and you're running these players into the ground, and we've got a massive game against City. It's massive. People don't realise, bro. People don't realise. We lose against City. We lose against Newcastle. It's wrapped, bro. Like, we could be wrapped up in the league, fighting for top 4. Looking over our shoulder for City. Not even worrying about catching Liverpool. If City start getting it together, then there's a good chance they finish second and we finish like 3rd or 4th. Real talk, bro. Real talk. So, even if I'm trying not to complain about the transfers. All right, cool. It really don't get us nowhere. Actions speak louder than words. As I keep saying, why does the club keep acting like Iceland when we've got Marks and Sparks money? It makes no sense. You're charging Marks and Sparks prices. We moved to the Emirates to compete. We spent big money on Declan Rice and all that to get back in the Champions League. Why? If we're not going to compete for it. You know what I mean? But forget all of that. You're not buying no players. All right, cool. So how are you looking after this squad? Oh, you're not. You're just going to run them into the ground and keep playing them. Play them through injury. Games every 3 days. Let's just keep them going. The same thing he done to Saka. I'm telling you guys, Timber might be next. The way that he's running this guy into the ground, you're seeing Saliba and Gabriel have knocks. Declan Rice. You've basically played the same 11, more or less, for like 3 years straight, bro. And you think there's going to, nothing's going to happen. They don't need no support. It's a bit mad to me, man. But this is how they're running the club, innit? And everyone thinks this is like some good practice that we're seeing. It really ain't, man. And you're right, we don't have adequate options. The bench is absolutely broken, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Big up Godfrey again. We need to give some academy players a chance. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Maybe 2 or 3 first team players for balance. It's Girona at the end of the day, not too worried. I don't care if we lost. I don't care if we didn't have any first team players and we lost 2-3-0, as long as it weren't like a 4-5 battering. I swear to God, just because I feel like this Man City game is so important. And I can see him trying to play, you know, a few more first teamers in this Girona game. And I can see, I'm just praying, touch some wood. Let's just pray that no one gets a knock. I really don't want to see Saliba play in this game, bruv. I really don't. If Gabriel's playing, play Kivior. You know what I mean? Even against Wolves, I see Timber take a knock. I see Magalhaes on the floor. I'm like, bro, I'm worried. Heart in my mouth every time. Just because I know this club ain't going to go and get replacements. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just not going to do it. Big up Godfrey again. Liverpool did not call up any of their key starters for tonight. Exactly, because they got a competent coach, bro. Everyone keeps calling me some negative guy, bro. I'm saying, all right, cool. You're not going to buy transfers, all right, cool. You're not going to leave the club, all right, cool. So why do you keep making these novice mistakes, bro? Oh, it's so important that we qualify. We're basically all but qualified. Girona are out. Even if they batter us, they can't qualify, bro. They're chasing Europe as well in their league. I bet they rotate. And just like Godfrey has said, look at Liverpool's team, bro. It's almost like a pain in the arse to travel for Liverpool. Even for Arsenal, Lee Gunner was saying that last night. It's almost a pain in the arse to travel because it's a done deal. And look at Liverpool, bro. Rotation. I wouldn't be surprised at all because because them, just like Arsenal, just like Tottenham, they've done fuck all in January, bro. Like Slot in his first year, maybe just about to walk the league. You would have thought they would have backed him. But it's FSG, innit? They're just like KSC, bruv. These American owners, they're not any good. But at least the manager's competent enough to know, well, hold on, if I ain't going to get no support, let me rest my players when they can get a rest. Because we've got bare games. But not our manager, not Super Duper Mick. Do you know what I mean? Not the genius that everyone keeps telling me to get behind. You're running these players into the ground, bruv. That's what you're doing. Big up Nathan, he's saying, yo, I seen you put something in capitals, bro. I'm going to get to that in a minute. It's probably something that I don't agree with. Scousers have qualified though. So have we, bro. So have we. It's a point. Like, come on, bro. And it ain't even the last game, is it? It's not even the last game. Even before when we was playing, who is it that we played? Was it I think it was even Inter. And we had some other games going on at the time. I can't remember what the games were, but I'm like, this is an important set of fixtures. I'd rotate against Inter even if we lost. We didn't really rotate against Inter and we still lost. They rotated. And look what Slot's doing. They've qualified. It's 1 point, Nathan, my bro. It's 1 point. And there's still another game. Like, and we've got Man City. So you want to risk your players getting injured for a competition that we're not going to win. Let's be honest, we ain't going to win it. We're not even trying to win it. You know? So I understand, yeah, they've qualified and, you know, we still got to get a point, but it's a given, bro. Girona's played shit in this Champions League. They're out no matter what. So, you know, if their manager's got any sense, if he's a competent manager, he will rotate because he's got bigger fish to fry. They've got to try and get back into Europe next season, you know? But big yourself up. Big up Georgian. Yeah, I'm not reading that, mate. But that's a shame for you, innit? Big up Nathan. And your Fantastico and your Magnifico, ole Calafiori. You know, I don't even rate Calafiori. I think he's a centre back that we bought and tried to slot him into left back, the same we did with Ben White. I don't know why Arteta keeps doing this. If you want a left back, just go and buy a left back. Do you know what I mean? Big up, don't waste a tweet. I just seen you, my bro. Make sure you go and subscribe to Broski. Make sure you go and subscribe to Waffle TV show as well. Show the bros them some love. Me and Waffle just had a quick waffle before this live. So go and check it out. Big up Pinky HD as well in the building. Hope you're well. But yeah, I don't mind Calafiori. He scored his goal. It was a good take. You know, we've got defenders scoring our goals for us at the moment. We're about to play Man City, who are kind of finding form. You know, is it not written in the stars that Marmoush scores against us, bro? Because he actually looked fire against whoever they play. Who did they play? Chelsea? Marmoush looked good, bro. Of course he would, because that's good. He's the type of quality that you buy in. It's a calculated risk. You buy someone like Marmoush and you can expect something from them. If you buy Osherman, you can expect something from them. If you buy Gyökeres, you can't say that about Sesko. You can say that about Isak, but it's just too expensive, and this club's like, they're never going to pay that money, even though we could quite easily. You can't even say that about John. I mean, I suppose you can. You can say John Duran's a step up on Havertz. You can say that he's got a higher ceiling. You can say that he's got a higher ceiling. But I don't think he's quite at that level where you can say, yeah, I need to guarantee goals. John Duran can be in that conversation. You're talking about world strikers, Lewandowski, you know, things like that. Morata, like world strikers, bro. Gyökeres, even the young up-and-coming guys. Osherman. He's been scoring in Turkey this year. He's been scoring in Napoli and Italy. Like, these are guys that you can guarantee goals from. You can't say that about Sesko, bro. You can't. You can't even say that about Duran. But I like Calafiori, but you know, we got defenders, we got Magalhaes scoring our goals and that. We're about to come up against City, guys. I'm nervous for it, man. I'm nervous. Before I weren't. A few weeks ago I weren't nervous. I'm like, alright, if we can just find some form, we're nearly in January. Surely with all these injuries we've got, the club must go and help the team. You know, Josh didn't even come over until 3 weeks into January. I mean, like I said, actions speak louder than words, bro. Big up Pinky again. I like your hoodie. Thank you for that. Big yourself up, man. Hope you're well today. Please hit the like, people. Playback gang, wherever you are in the world. Show some love if you're new here. Subscribe. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. I'm not going to say like in any time soon because it's been very slow on that front. But big up everyone for showing some love. Big up Nathan again. Calafiori was one of the standout players at the Euros. Euros hype, bro. So was Nico Williams. But anyway, let me finish your comment. And since he's been here, the man's barely put a foot wrong. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, man. Obviously, every human's different, innit? Like, that's why sometimes I think I'm mad, bro. Like, you know, do these glasses work? Because when I look at Calafiori, bro, there's a lot that I see wrong. There's a lot that I see wrong, my bro. I'm not saying he's a total write-off. I think Calafiori's a lot better than Moreno. I think Calafiori has a place in the team more than Moreno. Like, when I look at Moreno, I'm totally baffed. Like, what is this guy? The Spanish earthworm Jim. He's literally, you're over 6 foot, you've got no power, soft as baby food, can't shoot, his headering can be better. He's meant to be a duels monster, winning all your duels, but you don't even do that. And then when I look at Calafiori, I think you're quite good going forward. I think you've got a good pass. He inverts very well. I think he could be a midfielder, in all honesty. But with his defending, I think his positioning is quite poor. His timing is quite poor, especially in the challenge. Having to make recovery runs. He gets himself injured a lot. You know, going forward, I like him. I really do. You know, he's young. He's not as slow as someone like Kivior or Jorginho or even Moreno. Like, there is little bits of his game that I like. I think there's a place for him here. But yeah, looking at him defensively, bro, I've been seeing him get cooked this season, bro. And if you're always getting injured like some of the other left-backs and defenders that we've bought, then what are we doing? Big up man like Tommy Cafu, bro, on the side of a milk carton. I forgot what this guy looks like. Sometimes I just got to go on Google and type his name in. Oh yeah, that's what he looks like, because I forget, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then you're going to get rid of someone like Kieran Tierney, bro, who for me is still a class player. But this club has treated him like a piece of shit. Let's be honest, bro. Tierney's probably had the most minutes out of all of those defenders, bro. Especially the left-footed ones. So I'm upset that he's going back to Celtic. I'm not going to lie to you, bro, because when I saw that cross he whipped in, bro, I'm thinking if we had a Gyökeres there, even if we did have this fucking Benjamin Tesco, bro, I don't want him, but I think he's got a better header than Havertz. Even if we had Tesco, bro, that cross that Tierney put in, he would have been onto that, bro. Bosh, you know, like that. I watched that compilation of Kai Havertz misses, bro. It's criminal, bruv. This guy's on nearly 300 grand a week. It's criminal. Man's missing from 2 yards out. Clean missing the goal, bro. Like, bro. And this is meant to be the guy. And that girl, Sophie from Highbury squad. She's another one that was talking up the cronky. She was in Dan's show talking about everyone puts on Havertz. He never picked himself. I understand that. But at the same time, they can all go, bruv. Havertz is not good enough. Arteta for picking him. The club for allowing him to spend that money. Nothing you say, whether Havertz is doing okay for a role that he's not meant to play in, fair play, but it's still not good enough for Arsenal. It just ain't. You know? So while there is kind of good points and he'll score when there's no pressure on, you know, at the start of the season, no pressure, you know, 7-7 or 8-8, whatever he done, equaled, was it Van Persie's record at home? Everyone was gassing it. Even I was like, okay, let's see what you do. I weren't expecting him to score 20 goals. And now look at it. Does he look like he's going to score 20 goals this season? Not at all, bro. Like, he's not good enough. He's not worth 65 million and he ain't worth them wages. He's back up at best, and I've always said it. Always said it. And now you've got the club saying that Kai Havertz ain't got no competition. But I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Like I said, Arteta, there was a stage when I did actually back Arteta, even though I never rated him, even though I knew he was a novice, even though I was Arteta out at the beginning. 22, 23 up until last year, I was actually backing him somewhat. Because he weren't making these Ranieri Tinkerman decisions that he is now. You know, the team wasn't new faces every single week on top of maybe a new formation, new positions, new ways to... You're overcomplicating it, my bro. And the pressure is telling. And it's like you're not dealing with it. End of the season last year, we lost. The Premiership trophy was at the Emirates, and it looked like there was hurt on Arteta's face. And I was feeling it. I was like, yeah, go again. Like, now we got to go big. Third time lucky. You told us don't be happy with this. And I weren't. Everyone wasn't. All of the fans, this is your year. You must. The media, Arsenal's got to go for the Premier League. The players coming out, Arsenal's got to go for the Premier League. And then you don't back the squad. The team needed finishing. We haven't even finished the build. We ain't won anything. The team needed a striker and a left winger before you could even think about saying that the team's built. How come we need to do a rebuild when we ain't even finished building? We ain't won anything. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at, man. Let's get into some of these comments, man. I apologise. Sometimes I just get going and that's it, man. But yeah, no, I listen, I appreciate that some people look at Calafiori and think he's really good, Nathan. I've heard it from other Arsenal fans. You're not the only one. But I look at him and I just think your positioning's bad. Your timing defensively is bad. You seem very injury prone for someone so young as well. But that's the typical Arsenal DNA though, isn't it? So, you know, but what I will give you, Nathan, is that I think there's a place in the squad for Calafiori. There's a place in this team, but Moreno, I don't. Kai Havertz, maybe come on the last 10 to 15 minutes. Because if Kai Havertz gets competition, Kai Havertz is going to be on the bench. Because unless we bring in someone worse than Kai, and I don't even know who is at this point in time, he'll be on the bench. But even still, we paid that money for him. Arteta wants to die on that sword. So let him be the backup. I'm okay with that. Pick up Nathan again. Also, Shai Havertz is incredibly harsh. Man works his bollocks off every game. Bruv, I watch him every game, bro. He literally does 2 or 3 good things in the game, and then the rest of it, he's out of the game, bro. He's out of position. You're crossing the ball in when you should be on the end of the crosses. You're fluffing major chances. Major chances. Near enough every game that you play, you miss a top chance. Yeah, he might score one every now and again when the pressure's off. Definitely Shai Havertz. Because when the pressure is on, my bro, Bayern Munich, Champions League, FA Cups, Carabao Cup, where is the guy, bro? Nowhere to be seen. Ever. He's 6'4", 6'5", and he gets brushed off the ball like a toddler, bro. He's got no power behind his pass half the time. I've seen him do a couple of good things. But you're not disciplined either. Why do you keep drifting out? You're meant to be in the centre of the fucking... You're in the box like Isaac. Either on the halfway line or in the box. You're on the left, you're on the right, you're dropping deep. Because you're not a striker. So I can blame you. Because you're the one missing all the chances. However, we have to look at Arteta and say, what are you doing, bro? You got it wrong. You bought him to replace Xhaka. It never worked. And you're going to die on that sword. Because you paid all that money, marquee signing, gave him all them wages when Kai Havertz had done nothing in the game. I don't care if he scored in the Champions League final. That's not 65 million, let's give this guy 300k a week. Definitely not. So I don't think it is out of order to say Shai Havertz, because until you prove me wrong, bro, like, take these chances. You think any half-decent striker with the amount of chances that Arsenal create, take these chances. Because he should be doing better. I'm not saying that you're a pace merchant, you're going to be getting in behind the defenders. I'm not saying that. Balls over the top. But if we're going to slap in 1 million crosses, he should literally be on the end of each and every one of them. You're like 6'5", bro. Work on your headering. Your shooting's not great. Work on your headering. 2 gilt edge headers he missed against Wolves. Sitters, bro. He is not good enough to be leading our line. He is not good enough to be our marquee signing. And he could be a reason as to why we haven't bought a marquee signing, because of the wages and that. Maybe. You know, he don't pick himself. That's the only credit I will give him. He isn't an out-and-out striker. I'll give him that credit. Even when he was at Leverkusen, he was best in the support role, right? With someone else. Because he likes to drop deep. He don't want the pressure of being the main guy. But even last season, he had his purple patch. I'm like, listen, if he continues it, I'll back it. You know, but he's not prolific enough in front of goal. And I think his time here has shown that. He'll get goals, but just not enough. Just not enough to take us across the line, guys. And that's my honest opinion, man. The glasses are sick, but I don't think they work. Yeah, maybe they don't, bro. Maybe they don't. Do you wear glasses, bro? You might have to, like, go to the opticians together and, you know what I mean? Maybe they don't, bro. Maybe they don't work. Do you know what I mean? Because what I see is totally different from what you guys are saying, man. Totally different. Big up Godfrey again. Nathan, come on, bro. I would expect any professional players to give 110%. If you've got professional in front of your name, there's no way you should be turning up. There's no way you should be, oh, I need confidence. A man like Sterling, 29. Been in the game, won how much stuff. You need the arm around your shoulder. We ain't got time for that anymore. Why are we always sentiment FC? You're not seeing that at other clubs, bro. Just at Arsenal as well. I'm so sick of it, bro. In modern football, there's no time for sentiment. I say it on every stream. Ruthless. That's what Arteta was getting credit for, right? With Aubameyang and some of the other guys. So why are you not like that now? With your players that you brought in. You know, to work your socks off, bruv, that is a given. You're a millionaire. Do you know what I'm saying? Off this game. If you've got a pair of legs, you should be using them, regardless. That should be, oh, he works really hard. That's credit that we give to people now. You're a professional runner, bro. Professional baller. That's a given. So, I'm not quite on that bandwagon. You get me? Like, you should be working hard anyway. But big yourself up. That's the bare minimum. We need to qualify from Havertz. We need quality from Havertz on a consistent basis. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. He's not consistent enough. That's just the truth, man. Big up Waffle. He's saying Nathan. He's not really been fit, to be honest. Who are we talking about? Havertz. I mean, he was holding his leg at the end of the Wolves game. Do you know what I mean? So maybe even he needs a rest now. Maybe. We need to see quality. Yeah, big up Godfrey. Big up Rosie. Hope you're well. She just hit 300 subs as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to Rosie. Hit the like. Subscribe if you're new. She's saying keep Tierney in England. I'd like to. I actually like Tierney. Like, I think it's a shame that he's going to go back to Celtic. I actually like him. I think he's a good player. I think he's been treated badly by Arteta. Even Ramsdale to a degree. Even Ben White. But then look, you was playing him through he needed surgery last year. You kept playing him. You know, do these people care about these players? Like, because you're not trying to care about their fitness. That's why I'm trying to talk about Girona today. Rest up everyone, bro. Rotate everyone. I don't care if we lose 1-2. No, I don't care. We got a massive game against City, bro. We got Nathan Godfrey, runs his arse off, pulls players out of position, absolute nuisance for the opposition. Nah, bro. I mean, he tries to do all of that, but anytime we come up against we come up against Newcastle, where was the nuisance, bro? Man got bopped off the park, the same as Odegaard. Anytime players get physical with them, Kai Havertz gets blown to the side like a napkin in the wind, bro. I've heard people trying to say that, and I really look at this guy, bro. He's positioning just all over the gaff. It was a good assist for Declan Rice in the Dinamo game, but he'll try and pull that off. Say out of 10 times, he'd probably get that 2 times out of 10. People really trying to go to the back for Havertz, and I really don't know why. Nathan, is Havertz a gunman? Just yes or no? Big up Rosie, just what everyone wants, a striker that scores goals when he isn't under pressure. That's what I'm trying to say. When he ain't under pressure, he'll score. He'll score goals, but he's just not a gunman. He just ain't. That's not me like trying to be horrible. That's just the truth. He's just not a gunman. You don't capitalise in front of goal. He's not critical enough in front of goal. And that's what we need. I'm not even saying get rid of Kai because I don't think anyone would buy him. Maybe someone in the Saudi league. What's his resale value? Are we going to get 65 million for Kai? No, we ain't. No, we're not. So, for me, like, he can be a backup. Like, I got no problem with that. You can be a backup, bro. Come on for 10, 15 minutes. Maybe change the game. But he is not a gunman, bruv. He ain't. And we need a gunman. Nathan, I'm pretty sure that even came out of your mouth, my bro. Do we or do we not need a gunman? Is Kai Havertz a gunman? Stats prove it. What do they prove, bro? That he's a gunman. What are you waffling, G? Bro, what are you waffling, bro? Everyone and their nan knows that Kai Havertz ain't no gunman, bro. It's only the top gooners of this club that try and back this guy. Look at him in the Euros. How many one-on-ones did he miss for Germany? How many goals did he score for Germany? Madness, bro. But obviously you're welcome to your opinion, bro. As always, man. As always. Big up Rosie. She's saying bring the stats, Nathan. Yeah, bring them up, bro. They're stinky, bro. Really. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's probably some strikers he's doing better than. But they're probably down in the lower parts of the league. Like, that is not good enough for Arsenal Football Club to be the marquee signing. It just ain't. And obviously you're saying all of this, Nathan. Like I said, answer the question. Is Kai Havertz a gunman? Just yes or no. And then answer the follow-up question, bro. Do we need a gunman? Just yes or no. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is, my bro. But big yourself up each and every time. Answering your own question. He ain't a nuisance to the opposition. I'm not answering. He ain't a nuisance to the opposition. He's not. He ain't. He don't score important goals. You think he could hold the ball up like Haaland? You see that Haaland when he turned the ball round to Foden. You think Havertz can do that? He's on the floor half the game, bro. Literally just falling over. Like, it's crazy, bruv. I mean, there's a couple of more people in there. I mean, do you agree with what Nathan's saying? Big up Waffle saying Cali. Oh, you're talking about Cali? Yeah, always injured as well. Yep. Big up Abs. Make sure you go and subscribe to Abs. Big up Nathan Rosie for starters. He was only second to Bruno G for distance covered. Bro, he's got legs. You're giving a guy credit for running. You're a football player. Like, if you don't run as a football player, like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? That's the bare minimum, guy. Is that worth 300k a week? Near enough. Like, what we doing here, man? Is he our defensive midfielder? Like, it's mad. Oh, I'll switch it now then and move the goalpost. Is it Kieran Tierney FC or Arsenal FC? I don't know what that relates to at all, bruv. We've never been Kieran Tierney FC. Kieran Tierney's been treated badly by this club, in my opinion. He's our best left back. He's been treated badly by this club. He's actually been more fit than a lot of those left backs, if you want to talk about stats. So you've got people on the Arsenal fan base that tell you this guy's not a gunman. You still didn't answer that question, by the way. Answer the question, bruv. Don't tell me I talk bollocks. Don't try and move the goalpost. Is he a gunman? You think Kai Havertz is enough to get Arsenal across the line, Nathan? Stop talking about other things. You're talking about Tierney again. Answer the question. Players, pundits, they all say it, but not you. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? Half the league says that this guy's not good enough. Half our fan base says this guy's not good enough. While he's scoring, the pundits will say he's good. Like, bruv, just answer the question anyway. That's all I need from you, my bro. Just answer the question, bro. And then you're saying that Kieran Tierney weren't treated badly. How is he not? How is he not? Kivior, Zinni was bought, Calafiori was bought, all to replace Kieran Tierney. What had he done to be replaced? He's not as injury prone as the rest of these defenders. If there's any more Arsenal fans, what do you think? Was Kieran Tierney treated right by this club? Okay, if KT is that good, why ain't anybody been in for him apart from Celtic? Maybe because he's injury prone, bro. Maybe because, you get me, he doesn't feature enough. They don't see him enough. Why are people coming in for Zinchenko? Do you think Zinchenko's better than Kieran Tierney? Like, you lot really, like, whatever this Arteta guy does, like, this is why I think you support Arteta and not the club. Like, do you not have your own brain cells to think with? He's our only natural left back at the club. He doesn't invert. He actually gives us width and makes us more natural on the left. He's got a great cross of the ball. One of our better players in 22-23. That's why he was in the song. Tierney at the back, Gabby in attack. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Honestly, like, cool. Sometimes I just think you're here to troll, bruv. Like, if Arteta said the sky was pink, you'd probably say, oh, it kind of is, you know. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't, bro. You still haven't answered the question. Is Kai Havertz a gunman? Yes or no? Do we need a gunman? Yes or no? Zinchenko is better than KT, 100%. You're trying to troll me, my bro. I know you must be, bruv. You're trying to troll me, bro. You're trying to troll me, bro. He's had bare injuries. Yeah, I'm not saying. Listen, I think he's injury prone. But someone did say to me in relation, because I'm like, all right, cool, get rid of Tierney because he's injury prone. However, I do think he's one of our best left backs, and I actually like the guy as a player. Do you know what I mean? I think he's got quality. I think he adds to the squad. Yeah. So I'd get rid of others. I'd get rid of Zinchenko, Kivior before Tierney. I'm being deadly honest. I'll get rid of Calafiori before Tierney. Tierney's a better left back than him. 100%. We're getting rid of him because Arteta don't like him anymore, bro. It's the same as fucking Zinchenko. It's the same as Ben White. It's the same as Ramsdale. When Lego Man don't like you anymore, that's it. Your time's done at the club. Meg the Sterling was brought in. You don't even give him any minutes. Do you know what I mean? So it's not, oh, if he was so good, why are we trying to get rid of it? He can't stay fit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Where's this super duper ruthless Mick Arteta, bruv? Get rid of all of these guys. I don't want Tommy Cafu. I don't want fucking Zinchenko, Kivior. All of these injury prone players I don't want. I want players that actually play left back in my left back, not centre backs there. I don't want to see centre midfielders at left back. Is that too much to ask? You're super duper Arteta, you're super duper Mick, who's like some fanboy for Pep. Fanboy, bruv. Make up your own style, bro. Build your own shit. Trying to copy Pep. And when you look at the teams that actually beat Pep, they don't play like Pep. They actually play a different brand of football. They bring it to City. Watch this game at the Emirates. Let's see if Arsenal bring it to City, innit? Let's see. And don't get me wrong, I think Pep will set up stinky as well, but he's going to set up to counter-attack, and he knows he's got the players to do that. Let's really see if Arsenal attack City at the Emirates. We're at home, by the way, but watch that game. Watch that game. Atletico Madrid and Dortmund both linked with Zinni. Where's the links to KT Celtic? Bro, like, what? I don't understand your point, bro. Like, weren't Zinchenko meant to come in and raise our level? How long has Zinchenko been at the club? Yeah, he's frozen out already because we've got a centre midfielder, an 18-year-old by the way, who's come in and held down left back. Zinchenko ain't even a left back. He can play on the wing. He can play as the 10. He don't play left back for his country. So why are we trying to play in left back? Of course that weren't gonna work. You think Zinchenko's gonna play left back for any of those teams you just mentioned? I guarantee you he won't, bro. I guarantee you he won't. Like I'm a casual fan. I watch football. I use my eyes. I say what I think, you know. But use your footballing brain, bro, if you have one. Because he's not gonna play left back if he goes to any of those teams. I promise you that. I promise you that. Watch that game. I'm effing going. Yeah, bro. Respect to you always, bro. But yeah, if you want to go, then do that, bro. Because I feel like it's like the blind trying to lead the blind almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm just talking to a brick wall. Oh yeah. Because you seem to think, like I told you, you know my history, bro. You know my history, bro. You seem to think because you go to games that you know better. You're not. You don't know any better. You ain't got no football qualifications. You know what I mean? You're just a loyal customer, like I keep saying. You're just a nitty. You're a customer buying the drugs, buying the PR that this club sells. That's all you are, bruv. You think standing in the Emirates makes you qualified to talk more than other people? Give your head a wobble, Nathan. It doesn't at all. You're just a dumb, loyal customer, bro, giving away their money and just having grown men chat rubbish to you in your ear, bruv. You know what I mean? You're a lemon going off of the mountain, bro. A lemon, yeah, 57,500. They are going blind, and when you go on the concourse, bro, for other game going fans that I know personally, do you know what I'm saying? You're acting like the concourse is some utopia, and everyone. There's a massive divide at the Emirates, bro. What are you talking about? There's people coming to blows on the concourse. Absolute donut, bro. But you go to games. So if I go to a concert, does that make me qualified in music? If I go to the F1, does that mean I can get into the car and drive it? Absolute waffle you're chatting. We go to games so we know more. We're loyal fans. We get drunk every week and sing like yobs, bro. I used to do the same thing. I was a season ticket holder. But I'm not dumb. And I'm not a lemon. I don't just follow, bruv. I don't follow any man. I've got a mind of my own. I've got eyes of my own, bruv. You follow, bruv. You're some top customer, bruv. Zero divide. There's bare divide. What, bruv? What world are you in? What world are you in? You can just watch AFTV to see there's divide, bro. Dan goes every week. There's divide. Bro. Wherever you go, bruv, you must literally be in some bubble or something, bro. There's a massive divide, and there's nothing but tourists at the Emirates as well. Nothing but tourists. Not real fans. But it's people like you that you're what I call enablers. Loyal customers and enablers. You enable this club to take the piss out of your life, bro. Dan's just another Lee Gunner. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. And Dan goes all the time, bro. Just like Lee goes all the time. I've heard it come out of his mouth. There's bare arguments. What are you talking about, bruv? What are you talking about, bruv? Kenny goes all the time. There's bare arguments. DJB. There's bare arguments. Been supporting the club for 50 years. Talking about, I'm going to stop going. I don't believe in this no more. So what? So he's in the wrong as well. And you're going to see the numbers, bro. Not just maybe on YouTube. All over the place. You will see the numbers. You will see the numbers. You will see the rhetoric change. Lee don't go because he's in Spain. I'm talking about Lee judges, bro. And I got other personal friends that don't even do YouTube that are still season ticket holders, bro. Complaining about the shitty atmosphere. Complaining about I'm going to bring my Kindle because it's so fucking boring to watch. Complaining about all the tourists. Complaining about all the arguments on the concourse. Arteta in, Arteta out. People that's been going for years, longer than me. DJB. Going for 50 years. I don't want to go anymore. Why am I wasting my money? Like, just loyal customers, bro. Like I said, that's your vice. You see, like I smoke my joint? That's your vice, bro. Arsenal is your vice. If you didn't get to go every week, like what? I don't know. What would your life be, bro? Do you have kids? Do you have a missus?
You're listening to...
Do you like to go on... Let me turn that down. I was going to put on the Arteta press conference, but I'm not even going to do that. It's going to get me more mad. Have you got kids? Have you got a missus? Do you go on holiday at all, bruv? Because I've got a feeling that you go to work, fam. You go from Monday to Friday and the whole weekend you're waiting for this football, bro. Yeah, like it's Green Street. You want to go to the pub and you have a few beers, sing with the boys. And that's your life, innit? That's your hobby. That's your vice. Fair enough. Millions of people do it. How can you tell a man thinking for himself that he talks bollocks and you just listen to a next man and say, yes, sir, all right then, mate? Like, we are one of the most boringest teams to watch in the league right now. Since 2022, we're getting progressively worse. We've got Arsenal fans talking about, I'm going to bring my Kindle. Now, big yourself up anyway. Big up Waffle TV. What are we winning this season? Absolutely nothing, bro. Jack shit is what we're winning this season. We know it. We know it. Do you know what I mean? Big up Ian Wu. How you doing, bro? Liverpool fan in the building. Man's in Holland. Yeah, I was there not long ago. You know that. But we're in different places. Where's the Eindhoven yet? PSV. My club are doing the same to me. Had a season ticket for 32 years. And Liverpool fans are complaining as well, guys. Yeah? Because even though they built a good team, even though they got a competent manager, you know, they're first, flying in everything, they feel like, boy, we need some support to get us across the line. Even Liverpool. Even Liverpool. And that's such a lazy argument as well, bro. We're over here, who you going to get? Who you going to get? Who you going to get? You know, or we're second. Yeah, you're right. We're on point to get the second place trophy. We're about to do a three-peat. So, yeah, let me get on that mindset. Let me get with you, Nathan. We're about to do a three-peat. You lot are just the get-along gang. Just take my money. That's what you lot are, bro. The get-along gang. This was meant to be the year that we challenge. This is meant to be the year that we win. That we go all out. Have we gone all out, Nathan? You still ain't even answered my question about the gunman stuff. All now, you still ain't answered that question. Big up my bro Ian, though, man. I hope you enjoy your time in Eindhoven. And look, you've travelled out to go and see it, right? You guys are qualified, yeah? And you're going to rotate your team. Do you think Arteta's going to rotate this team? You only need 1 point, by the way, against a team that ain't even qualified. But, of course, we need to play all of our players, don't we? Big up Ian, though, man. Hope you enjoy your Eindhoven trip. Hey, is there cafes in Eindhoven? It's not just Amsterdam, is it? Let me know, my G. Hope you have a good time, man. Be safe. Enjoy the game. Big up Waffle TV. I know a City fan that tells me every season they are winning 2 trophies. Yeah, we can't say that. We're just happy to get along. We're just happy. Oh, we can't win when Man City's here. Why are you always happy to be the pussy? Excuse me. Why are you always happy to be the punk? Why are you always happy to have your nipple twisted and your bum squeezed, just abused in the corner? Why are you happy with that all the time? Why, whenever there's a quality player, world-class player, we can never... Oh, they're too expensive for Arsenal. They're not. Why is everyone happy with this, man? Like youth club. You know what I'm saying? You, man, like doing up adult youth club, bro. It's a community. Every week we drink the pissy beer. We sing the shitty song about still singing the song about getting into the top 4. All these years after Wenger, and that's our only aim, is to get into the top 4. Madness, bro. Big up Ian. I'd be bored shitless without going to the game. Yeah, and there's loads of people like you, bro, and I understand it. That's your vice. I was like that to a point, and I just got sick of it. I got sick of it. Sick of Arsenal making all this money acting broke. I just got sick of it. So I'm just like, cool. I ain't throwing my money into a business that don't care about me, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So there is people that's going to do it. Drift and Beam, that's the same guy, Nathan. even like yourself, Ian. There's people that football's their whole life. They work Monday to Friday, football's the weekend. But just because it's your vice, just because that's your hobby, what does that mean? Like you're just gonna willingly follow a man off the cliff? Oh, Arteta said it, so it must be true. Like, who do you support, the club or this man? Arteta sexuals, bro. And as well, I see you're saying a lot of stuff now, bruv. But you don't have to be here. I don't even know if you're subscribed to the channel. You don't have to be here, mate. I see you come along here quite often. If you don't like what you hear, just like some of the other Twitter fans and the other top gooners, you don't have to be here, mate. I mean, you're welcome. But I'm still going to chat the same drivel, bro, because people like you need to hear it. Lemons, bro, walking off the mountain. Just walking off the mountain. Take my money. Squeeze my nipple. Like, you man are cucks, bro. That's the most respectful way I can say it. You man are nitties, bro. Loyal customers. Loyal customers. Yes, sir. No, sir. Where's the new shirt, sir? That's you, man. Log into the burner next. Yeah, like, he's done it already. What, did someone time him out? Don't time him out, though. I don't want any of that. I can take whatever he says, bruv. He chats wash, innit? And he says that I chat wash. And I thought we had a healthy respect for each other. Do you know what I'm saying? But as I always say, man, no one's forcing anyone to be here, bro. This ain't Arsenal. You don't have to listen to what I say and follow me, bro. Do you know what I mean? But big yourself up anyway. Look, here we go. You just repeat the same drivel, contradict yourself. Tell me how I've contradicted myself, bro. It's like watching a car crash. That's like watching Arsenal. Paint watches Arsenal dry. Tell me how I've contradicted myself, bro. Yeah, imagine saying Arteta sexual, embarrassing my... What's embarrassing is you. Imagine being a grown man, just following the whims of someone else, supporting a man. Do you think Arteta's attractive, my guy? You support Arteta, you don't support Arsenal. You don't support this club. You support a man. That's a bit rainbow if you ask me, my brother. Big up Ian. Yeah, there's calves, just nowhere near as many. Yeah. Yeah, we all have our vices, but I won't bend over people who don't care. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. We can all have vices, bro. Unless you're literally on drugs and you're addicted to that, then are you just going to bend over and get shafted, bro? Like I said, me and my dad were season ticket holders. I don't blindly follow anything and anyone, my guy. That's just it. And calling you an Arteta, you're saying that's embarrassing. What's embarrassing, bruv, is a grown man just following next man, just like... You understand? A grown man that can't think for himself. Don't get me wrong, you know, you might be really happy with what you're seeing, my bro. And fair play to you, but I'm not. And I've given the reasons as to why I'm not. You can't give me good reasons. You just give me the same, or you contradict yourself. You can't tell me where I'm contradicting myself. I've asked you, is he a gunman? You haven't even answered that. I've asked, do we need a gunman? You haven't even answered that. Because I know the answer. I see you say it in the other life. I'm not saying we don't need a gunman. We do. So then why are you slurping Havertz so much then, bro? Because he ain't a gunman, right? But big yourself up, man. Each and every time, bro. Like, we can have our little rivalry or whatever. And this is what it's like as an Arsenal fan. There's no divide. There's a massive divide. Just like there was a divide with Wenger. And it hasn't gone anywhere. There was a divide. Loads of people didn't even want Arteta in. But we've gone along with it. We've tried to back him. Even me, I tried to listen to what he says. And now you've changed what you've said. You're a company man now. Internal solutions. You're not maximising every window. Big up Ian, the only thing I follow blindly is my kids. Some people can't see it when their club do wrong. Exactly, bro. If you love something, then you're going to criticise that thing. What's that saying? If you love something, let it go. You see what I'm saying? If you want that thing to do better, I'm tired of seeing us not win when we charge so much money. If you want to bring the prices down and really do this self-sustaining model, then do that. And I won't even complain. Cool. I ain't going to change my team. I can't do that. I won't even complain. Be honest. You know what I mean? Do what it says on the tin. If we're self-sustaining and we're broke and all the rest of it, cool. Don't tell us to be excited. Don't move stadiums. Don't then try and, modify that stadium and upgrade the capacity and constantly bring out merch, constantly bringing out PR. Don't charge the highest ticket in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? To come and watch this bullshit team play. And watching this team is like watching paint dry. It really is. If you try and say this is entertaining, then you don't know football, bro. It's rubbish. It's boring. Arsenal was known for playing good football. And now what are we known for? We're known for bottling. We're known for being the nearly men. We get bantered. We're known for being soft. But yeah, exactly. If it ain't your kid, bro, I don't need, like, even my children's mum. You think, like, I don't follow nobody, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think for myself. And that's what you lot need to do. And like I said, if you love something, then you should be able to criticize it, right? Because you want to see it do well. You want to see it do better. You want the best for what you love. I don't want to see Josh Kroenke and Garlic and Arteta getting paid out the arse. And we're sitting here spending all of our hard-earned money, going to games and doing all that shit. Because do you think any of them are missing their payments? Every week their money lands, bro. And they're getting bonuses and the business is doing well. And we're in the top 10 in the Deloitte money in world football. Top 10. Big up Rosie, big yourself up, man. I won't time out his burner account, just bored of the drivel. Yeah, no, it's cool. Like I said, I don't mind if people say that I chat rubbish or they call me names and stuff. As long as they're not being racist, then they can say what they want to say, man. Like, it really don't bother me. I don't mind having these back and forwards. Do you know what I'm saying? I do want to enter the mindset of the top gooner. And like I said, it's just their vice, bro. I know too many people that go to football. I've seen it. It's their vice. Football's their whole life. I understand it. Big up Ian. Take care, my friend. Hope you enjoy Eindhoven, man. Be safe. Yeah, don't time them out, though, because like I said, I don't mind. People can have their say. We're okay to disagree, but it's just when you're blindly disagreeing and you can't really back it up. Look at your stats, or who would you get, or it's just lazy arguments, bro. Because I have looked at his stats and they're not that impressive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, And like I said, for this Nathan Drifting Beamer, he's actually said on the live, I know we need a gunman. That's why he weren't answering the question. So why are you dying on the hill for Havertz then? If we need a gunman, cool. I'm not saying even get rid of Havertz. Just saying he's not a gunman. He's not worth the money. That's it. He can be a bench man. But anyway, big up Rosie each and every time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for everyone, man, joining, following, even for Nathan. Big yourself up for being there. You don't have to be here, of course, but big yourself up each and every time, man. Ironically, he was talking about not having a divide. I know. And if he goes home and away, he should know that there is a divide. There is a divide, man. The atmosphere ain't good at the Emirates between fans. That's just the truth. Do you know what I mean? I hear it from too many game-going fans, so, and them same game-going fans are literally saying, I'm bored. I'm bored watching this team. We're not exciting anymore. But we've been over an hour now. Going back to Girona, going back to the game today, I'm disappointed because Arteta's coming out talking about, I feel that we need to play a strong team. I felt that we needed to rest players for the Man City game. But what do I know? Do you know what I mean? Just a guy chatting shit on YouTube, as Nathan will have it. Casual fan, because I don't go to the games anymore. Like I said, none of that stuff matters. If I go to a top restaurant and watch a chef cook, does that mean that I can cook as good as him? Do you know what I mean? If I go to a concert, does that mean that I'm some A&R now? I know everything about music? No. Just because you go to the football, just because you're a loyal customer, don't mean you're fucking qualified to manage or you're now a pundit. Score prediction today, Rosie. I'm actually going to go for a 1-1. I hope that we rotate the team heavily. It don't look like he is. It looks like he's brought a strong team. And I think that's a bad move, because we've got a big game against City. And I feel like if we're not going to buy players to support this squad, then you need to rotate. You need to manage their minutes well. And I don't think he does. But it is what it is. What can we do? He's bringing this team. It looks like it's a strong team. Skelly's in there. Odegaard, Marie. It looks like it's a strong team. But I'm still going to go 1-1. Or even a 0-0. Hopefully it's not. But we'll see. That's my score predictions. Leave your score predictions in the chat, guys. I'm going to wrap it up now. I need to go and eat something. But yeah, obviously I'm hoping for an Arsenal win. Girona's fighting for Europe. They can't qualify. So I don't expect them to be coming out, swashbuckling. But they might. The pressure isn't on them. But I'm expecting them to rotate. I was also expecting us to rotate and we didn't. So let's see. Fingers crossed we don't get any injuries tonight, guys. Big up Rosie. I'll go ahead 3-1 Arsenal. Okay, fair play. I just don't see where the goals are coming from, to be honest. But I say that in every game. And, most of the time we score a goal. So I'm going to go for a 1-1. Big up my bro Abs. He's saying 2-1 Girona. Fair play. I mean, they're going to rotate heavy. I mean, they ain't got the pressure, but I expect them to rotate heavy. So we'll see. We'll see. But like I said, love to everyone passing through. Playback gang, hit the like, drop a comment, leave your predictions in the comments. Help the algorithm out. If you're new here, subscribe. You know what I mean? And we'll be back again soon. Possibly tomorrow. The internet issue's kind of been sorted out now, so I need to kind of get back on it. Back arranging some shows with some people. So look out for that. Yeah. Big up Rosie. I hope it's not a boring game. Well, most of Arsenal games are. We're not any good to watch. Do you know what I mean? But what do I know? But anyway, be safe. Enjoy your day, people. Back again soon.